Steve Jobs, a visionary's biography. 1. Early life. Steve Paul Jobs was born on February 24, 1955, in San Francisco, California. His biological parents were Joanne Stiebel, an American, and Abdel Fattah Jandali, a Syrian immigrant. They were unmarried at the time and decided to give Jobs up for adoption. He was adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, who raised him in Mountain View, California. Jobs' father, Paul, was a mechanic who taught him the value of craftsmanship and precision, while Clara nurtured his inquisitive and rebellious nature. Growing up near Silicon Valley, Jobs was exposed to the burgeoning tech industry early on. 2. Education and early influences. Jobs' high school years at Homestead High School were pivotal. He met Steve Wozniak, a fellow tech enthusiast with exceptional engineering skills. They shared a passion for electronics, which laid the foundation for their collaboration later on. After graduating, Jobs enrolled at Reed College in Portland, Oregon. However, he dropped out after one semester, disillusioned with the formal education system. Despite this, he continued auditing classes, including a calligraphy course that deeply influenced his understanding of design. The emphasis on typography and aesthetics from this course would later shape Apple's visual identity. 3. Founding Apple. Jobs' entrepreneurial journey began in 1976, when he, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne co-founded Apple Computer in the garage of Jobs' home. The Apple I computer was their first product, designed and hand-built by Wozniak. Although the Apple I achieved moderate success, it was the Apple II, launched in 1977, that became a commercial hit, revolutionizing the personal computer industry and positioning Apple as a pioneering tech company. Jobs was instrumental in Apple's success, not only as a leader but also as a visionary who understood the importance of design, functionality, and user experience. 4. The Macintosh Revolution. In 1984, Apple launched the Macintosh, the first commercially successful computer with a graphical user interface, GUI, and a mouse. The Macintosh set a new standard for computing, making technology accessible and intuitive for ordinary users. Jobs personally oversaw the Macintosh project, ensuring that every detail aligned with his vision of simplicity and elegance. 5. Departure from Apple. Despite his successes, Jobs' demanding personality and uncompromising vision led to conflicts within Apple. After clashing with CEO John Sculley and the board, Jobs was forced to leave the company in 1985. This was a turning point in his life, as he channeled his energy into new ventures. 6. Next and Pixar. Jobs founded Next Incorporated in 1985, focusing on high-performance computers for education and business. Although Next failed to gain commercial traction, its software later became the backbone of macOS and iOS, cementing its importance in Apple's future. Around the same time, Jobs acquired Pixar Animation Studios in 1986 for $10 million. Under his leadership, Pixar transformed into a revolutionary force in the film industry, producing hits like Toy Story, 1995, Finding Nemo, 2003, and The Incredibles, 2004. Pixar's innovation in animation cemented Jobs' legacy beyond the tech world. 7. Return to Apple. Apple struggled during the early 1990s, and in 1997, the company acquired Next, bringing Jobs back as interim CEO. Jobs spearheaded a dramatic turnaround, reshaping Apple's product line and introducing a series of groundbreaking innovations that redefined technology. iMac, 1998, a colorful and user-friendly computer that revitalized Apple's image. iPod, 2001, revolutionized music with its sleek design and portability, coupled with iTunes. iPhone, 2007, redefined smartphones, blending a phone, music player, and internet device into one. iPad, 2010, popularized tablets and reshaped the way people consumed media. Jobs transformed Apple into the most valuable company in the world, earning a reputation as one of history's greatest innovators. 8. Leadership style and philosophy. Jobs was a perfectionist with a relentless pursuit of excellence. He demanded the best from his teams, often pushing them to achieve extraordinary results. His ability to anticipate user needs and communicate his vision through storytelling was unmatched. Jobs also valued simplicity and elegance in design, inspired by his study of Zen Buddhism. 9. Personal life. Jobs married Laureen Powell in 1991, and they had 3 children together. He also had a daughter, Lisa Brennan Jobs, from an earlier relationship. Jobs was deeply spiritual, drawing inspiration from Zen Buddhism, which influenced his minimalist approach to life and work. 10. Illness and passing. In 2004, Jobs was diagnosed with a rare form of pancreatic cancer. He underwent treatment and continued working despite his illness, but his health declined over the years. In August 2011, Jobs resigned as Apple's CEO and passed away on October 5, 2011, at the age of 56. His death marked the end of an era in technology and innovation. 11. Legacy. Steve Jobs' impact is immeasurable. He transformed computing, music, mobile technology, and animation, leaving an indelible mark on the world. His emphasis on simplicity, integration, and user experience continues to inspire creators and companies globally. Jobs once said, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower," and his legacy epitomizes leadership and ingenuity.